My name's Leanne.
Hi, I'm Sue from Marsden.
Hi, my name's Annette and I live locally.
We really need the food relief because our business, we lay turf grass. At the moment, a lot of the turf farms are struggling with water.
I'd had an accident and required 14 months off work, so it's taken me a little while to get back on my feet from there.
I have a son with disabilities who's 51 years old now, but at the time was a few years ago. I've been coming to Burnie Brae for about 9 years.
I think when you're struggling, it's really hard to see outside of what's going on. I think the most important, I know that it's so cliche, but it is so true that it will pass. And I didn't ever think I'd be able to say that honestly. Like, I really didn't think it would ever get better. And I honestly thought that I would spend my whole life just being depressed.
We've got 2 kids in school and just trying to stretch the budget out. You feel bad as a parent for not having a full cupboard to start with. So this makes a big difference. When the kids see the car pull up with all the boxes and all the food, it's instant, smiles, even though.
I actually started off going to not the same one all the time because I was actually embarrassed to keep turning up. And sometimes I would go straight from work and I'd have my uniform on and I'd think, I feel people would think I'm fraudulent turning up when I'm obviously a working person.
I still don't like asking for help, but I've got a few farmer friends on the way home that we've gone to offer some excess produce that we've got from here, and they're so reluctant to take it. It's like, we're right at the moment, but you can tell when they say at the moment, they're on their way to, rock bottom. Without this, as I said, I'd be opening the cupboard the 7th day and there'd be bugger all in it,
If I didn't have the support of places like you guys who offer the food relief to Babby and things like that, I don't know how I would have gotten through, because for so long I was only trying to survive for the people around me. And so when I lost that, I didn't know how I was going to keep going because I had none of my family left. So having that support of outside support services was really the big factor in getting me through.
Oh, it's life-changing. That sounds pretty cliche, I suppose, but it really is. It just takes all the worry off my mind. I know that as long as I can pay my bills, then everything else is covered now. And it honestly, psychologically, it's been fantastic. I just don't have to think about it.
It's made an enormous difference to be able to come to Burnie Brae and have that food available once a month, because without that, I don't know how I would have survived, to be quite honest.
If we're working 5 days a week, we'd change our plan, but at the moment this is pretty much perfect for our situation.
I saw a quote the other day from Ed Machete, and it says, "They're not looking for a handout, they're not looking for a freebie, they're really looking for a helping hand. They have ambition, they're bright people, and by the stroke of chance they ended up with a need." And to me, that's my situation, and I believe it's a situation of a lot of people who do use food bank services. So for anybody who is in a position to help Food Bank, these are the people that you will be helping, and I really do encourage you to do so. Thank you.